Two signals expose character in minutes, regardless of status or stage. Once you see them, you can't unsee them. And in today's world where everyone's putting on a performance, these signals cut through all the noise to reveal who someone really is underneath. I'm about to share something that completely changed how I read people. Last week, I watched a CEO treat a janitor like he was invisible while charming investors in the same hallway. Minutes later, the same executive lost his composure over a minor scheduling delay. Those two moments told me everything I needed to know about his true character. This insight comes from studying Dale Carnegie's principles, but it goes deeper than his famous techniques. Carnegie emphasized that genuine interest in others beats any social strategy, and what I'm sharing today proves exactly why. These two character signals aren't about manipulation or tricks. They're about recognizing authentic versus performed behavior in real time. Most people spend their energy trying to impress those who can benefit them. They put on their best face for bosses, clients, potential partners, or anyone with influence. But character isn't revealed in these moments of opportunity. Character shows up when there's nothing to gain and everything to lose. The first signal that exposes someone's true character is how they treat people who can't repay them. This includes service workers, support staff, newcomers, or anyone perceived as having lower status or power. Watch closely, because this behavior is pure character in action. Think about the last time you were in a restaurant. How did your dining companion interact with the server? Did they make eye contact? Say please and thank you? Show patience when the kitchen was running behind? Or did they act entitled, demanding, or dismissive? This single interaction reveals volumes about someone's core values. I once interviewed for a position where the hiring manager insisted we meet at a coffee shop. During our conversation, he snapped his fingers at the barista, rolled his eyes when his order wasn't perfect, and interrupted her while she was explaining their seasonal menu. He spent the next hour telling me about his company's values of respect and collaboration. The contradiction was impossible to ignore. This pattern extends beyond service interactions. Notice how people treat the new person at work who's still learning systems. Do they offer help or act annoyed by basic questions? How do they respond to someone asking for directions on the street? What about elderly people who move slowly, or parents struggling with children in public? The key is observing behavior toward those who offer no immediate benefit or reward. When someone treats a security guard with the same courtesy they show their boss, you're seeing genuine character. When they're patient with a confused customer service representative, even though they're running late, that's authentic kindness. This signal is powerful because it's almost impossible to fake consistently. People might remember to be polite to influential individuals, but their guard drops around those they consider unimportant. They reveal their default mode of operating, their true level of empathy, and their actual beliefs about human dignity. Pay attention to language choices too. Do they refer to service workers by name when possible? Do they acknowledge them as individuals or treat them like invisible functions? Listen for condescending tones, impatient sighs, or demanding language that wouldn't be used with equals. The second signal that exposes character is how someone reacts under friction, delays, or when they hear the word no. This reveals their emotional regulation, stress management, and true temperament when things don't go according to plan. Life constantly presents friction. Traffic jams, cancelled flights, technology failures, long lines, sold-out items, scheduling conflicts, or simple human errors. These moments strip away social masks and reveal who someone becomes under pressure. I learned this lesson dramatically during a delayed flight. A businessman next to me transformed from polite professional to aggressive bully within minutes of hearing about the delay. He berated gate agents, demanded special treatment, and made everyone around him miserable. His phone calls revealed this was his standard response to any inconvenience. Contrast this with another passenger who used the delay to catch up with colleagues, helped an elderly woman with her luggage, and even shared his phone charger with struggling travelers. Same situation, completely different character on display. Watch what happens when someone's internet goes down during an important video call. Do they maintain composure and find solutions, or do they blame others and create drama? How do they handle being told their preferred restaurant is fully booked? What about learning their flight is oversold, or their package was delivered to the wrong address? The friction response reveals several character elements simultaneously. First, it shows emotional maturity and self-regulation. Can they manage disappointment without taking it out on others? Second, it demonstrates problem-solving approach. Do they focus on solutions or blame? Third, it exposes their view of other people during stress. Do they see others as human beings deserving patience or obstacles to their desires? Some people become completely different individuals when facing minor setbacks. Their voice changes, their body language shifts, and their treatment of others deteriorates rapidly. This transformation isn't about the situation itself, but about their underlying character structure. Pay special attention to how they handle being told no. Whether it's a declined credit card, unavailable appointment time, or policy they disagree with, the response reveals their relationship with boundaries and authority. Do they accept reasonable limitations gracefully, or try to manipulate, intimidate, or circumvent them? Now let me give you a practical framework to observe these signals systematically. I call it the 5x5 tool. Over the next week, identify 5 different scenarios for each character signal and rate what you observe on a scale from 0 to 5. For signal 1, how they treat those who can't repay them, look for these 5 scenarios. Restaurant or cafe interactions with servers or baristas. Encounters with customer service representatives over phone or chat. Interactions with maintenance staff, security guards, or cleaning personnel. Behavior toward new team members, interns, or people in training. Treatment of individuals asking for help, directions, or assistance in public. For signal 2, their reaction under friction or delay. Observe these 5 scenarios. Response to technology failures or internet connectivity issues. Behavior during unexpected delays like traffic, lines, or waiting periods. Reaction to being told something they want is unavailable or denied. Response to scheduling conflicts, cancellations, or last-minute changes. Behavior when someone makes a mistake that affects their plans or timeline. During each observation, rate the behavior from 0 to 5. 0 represents harmful, disrespectful, or explosive behavior. 5 represents exceptional grace, patience, and kindness that goes above and beyond normal courtesy. Most interactions will fall somewhere in the middle, but you're looking for patterns and extremes. Don't expect perfection from anyone, including yourself. We all have difficult moments, bad days, or times when stress overwhelms our better judgment. The goal isn't finding perfect people, but identifying consistent patterns that reveal core character. As you make these observations, you'll start recognizing specific red and green flags. Red flags include treating service workers as invisible or inferior, using condescending language or tones, becoming aggressive or hostile when things don't go their way, blaming others for situations beyond anyone's control, or showing dramatically different personalities between powerful and powerless interactions. Green flags include acknowledging service workers as individuals, showing patience during delays or mistakes, maintaining courtesy even when frustrated, focusing on solutions rather than blame when problems arise, and demonstrating consistent kindness regardless of who they're interacting with. Remember not to rush to judgment based on single incidents. Look for patterns over time and consider context. Someone having a terrible day might act out of character, but consistent patterns reveal true character. Also recognize that people can grow and change. Character assessment isn't about permanent labeling, but about making informed decisions about relationships and trust. Here's your 7-day challenge to put this knowledge into action. For the next week, carry a small notebook or use your phone to record character observations. Each day, note at least 2 instances where you witnessed either signal in action. Day 1 and 2, focus on signal 1. Pay attention to how people around you treat those in service positions or those who can't offer them anything in return. Record what you observe without judgment, just facts about behavior and interactions. Day 3 and 4, focus on signal 2. Watch for friction, delays, or moments when people don't get what they want. Notice their immediate reactions, their language choices, and how they treat others during these moments. Day 5 through 7, observe both signals simultaneously. You'll start seeing how they connect and reinforce each other. Someone who disrespects service workers often struggles with friction too, while those who show consistent kindness tend to handle setbacks with grace. Rate each observation on your 0 to 5 scale and look for patterns. You might discover that someone you trusted shows concerning patterns, or you might gain deeper appreciation for people who consistently demonstrate good character. This challenge isn't about becoming judgmental or cynical. It's about developing better awareness of character so you can make informed decisions about relationships, partnerships, and trust. It's also about examining your own behavior and areas where you might want to grow. The beautiful thing about understanding these signals is how they improve your own character development. When you recognize how powerfully these moments reveal character, you naturally become more conscious of your own behavior during similar situations. Consider how you treat people who can't repay you. Do you acknowledge the humanity and dignity of everyone you encounter? Are you patient with people who are learning, struggling, or simply different from you? How do you handle your own friction and delays? Do you maintain your values when things don't go according to plan? These two character signals work together to create a complete picture of someone's authentic self. They reveal empathy levels, emotional regulation, stress management, and core values in action rather than in words. In our image-obsessed world where everyone curates their best self for social media, these signals cut through performance to reveal reality. They show you who someone becomes when they think nobody important is watching or when their comfort is threatened. As you develop this awareness, you'll find yourself naturally gravitating toward people who consistently demonstrate good character while creating appropriate boundaries with those who don't. You'll make better decisions about who to trust, who to do business with, and who deserves access to your time and energy. Remember that character isn't about perfection, but about patterns. We all have moments we're not proud of, but people with strong character recognize these moments, take responsibility, and work to do better. People with weak character blame others, make excuses, or simply don't care about their impact on others. The goal isn't to become a character detective judging everyone around you. The goal is developing wisdom about human nature, so you can protect your energy, build healthier relationships, and recognize the people worth investing in. These two signals have saved me from countless problematic relationships and partnerships, while helping me identify genuinely good people worth knowing better. They've made me more aware of my own behavior and motivated me to become someone who passes both character tests consistently. Next week, we're diving into something equally fascinating. What happens when the empath turns cold? We'll explore the psychological transformation that occurs when naturally caring people reach their breaking point and why this change is often permanent. It's a phenomenon that catches everyone off guard and changes relationship dynamics forever. So tell me in the comments below, which of these two character signals resonates most with your daily life experience? Have you noticed these patterns in people around you? What other character observations would you like me to explore in future videos? If this perspective made sense to you, share it with someone who might benefit from this awareness. Building a community of people who value authentic character makes the world a better place for everyone.